Do you ever notice how the calmest people in a room are often the ones you should be most wary of? The person who doesn't panic when everything falls apart, who never raises their voice, who watches silently while others rush and flail. They're not weak. They're not passive. In fact, they're quietly mastering a power most people will never understand. That power has a name, and it comes from a tradition older than most modern strategies for success. It's called the Zanshin mindset, a Japanese concept of constant awareness, presence, and measured action. Today, I'm going to show you why calm people are the most dangerous, not in a threatening way, but in the way that makes them unstoppable in life, in business, and in every challenge they face. Picture this: two men in a boardroom. One is loud, anxious, constantly checking his phone, trying to micromanage everything. The other sits back, arms crossed, eyes steady, nodding just slightly, almost like he's observing a slow-moving storm. The first man believes he controls the situation. He panics, he overreacts, he makes mistakes. The second man? He already knows the storm is coming, and he's prepared. His calm isn't a lack of emotion. It's a strategic advantage. It's the difference between reaction and control, between desperation and mastery. And most people fail to see it until it's too late. Now, let's take this a step further. Life throws obstacles at all of us: deadlines, conflicts, financial stress, health crises. Most people respond emotionally. They argue, they stress, they freeze. But calm people, the ones with Zanshin, respond differently. They observe, they calculate, they adapt. They don't need chaos to motivate them. They're already in control of themselves, and because of that, they can control the outcomes around them. You might even say they are dangerous because they operate beyond the limits of ordinary human impulse. Their mind doesn't race. Their heart doesn't spike with every setback. They're centuries ahead in self-mastery while the world around them spins out of control. But what does it really mean to have Zanshin? It's not meditation, it's not passivity. Zanshin is presence on another level, awareness that is constant, unshakable, and actionable. It's noticing everything, feeling nothing but clarity, and responding with deliberate precision. It's the calm before the storm that never even hits you because you've already positioned yourself perfectly. In practice, Zanshin is why samurai could move through chaos unscathed, why martial artists anticipate attacks before they happen, and why some leaders seem untouchable even under immense pressure. And here's the secret: anyone can train this, but very few actually do because it requires discipline, consistency, and patience, qualities most people mistake for weakness. Let me give you an example. Imagine being in a crisis. An important presentation is failing, a loved one is in trouble, your career is at a tipping point. Most people panic, make rash decisions, and react with emotion. A person with Zanshin, however, notices, breathes, observes the full picture, and acts with precision. Every move is intentional, every decision calculated. Others call it luck. You'll call it mastery. This is not theory. This is a practice of the mind, honed over years of subtle, almost invisible self-discipline. The calm person doesn't just survive, they thrive where others crumble. And that is why calm people are truly dangerous. If you've ever wondered why some people seem untouchable under pressure, this is your answer. And if you stick with me through this video, you'll learn exactly how to cultivate this power yourself, step by step, until it becomes a natural part of who you are. But first, take a moment to ask yourself, when chaos hits your life, do you panic or do you observe? Do you react or do you act with intention? Because the moment you choose awareness over reaction, you begin the journey toward becoming unstoppable. And before we continue, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment below with the last moment you wish you'd been calmer. Sharing this is the first small step toward training your own Zanshin mindset. Now, let's dig deeper into why calm people are so dangerous and why the world consistently underestimates them. Most people associate power with noise, the loudest voice in the room, the flashiest actions, the quickest reactions. But this is a trap. Loud people draw attention to themselves, expose their weaknesses, and reveal their strategies before they even begin. Calm people, on the other hand, operate in the shadows of perception, silently analyzing, predicting, and preparing. Their strength isn't visible until the moment it matters most. That's the beauty of Zanshin. The world can't fight what it can't see. And by the time others realize the calm person has acted, the advantage is already secured, the opportunity already seized. Let's contrast this with an example from everyday life. Think about someone stuck in traffic, shouting at the cars around them, honking their horn, flipping off the driver who cut them off. This person is stressed, reactive, and likely exhausted by the time they arrive at their destination. Now imagine another driver, sitting quietly, observing the road, predicting lane changes, controlling their breathing, staying focused on what they can control. That calm driver arrives with less stress, sharper focus, and a better mindset to handle what comes next. The first driver may feel justified in their anger, but the second has true mastery of the moment. And mastery, not anger, is what creates lasting results in life. The quiet ones aren't weak. They're dangerous because their calm allows them to make moves others cannot even see. Zanshin isn't just about staying calm. It's about reading the environment, the people, and even yourself. Imagine walking into a crowded room filled with stress, chatter, and conflicting agendas. The average person reacts to the noise. They get drawn into arguments, distracted by every sound, every movement, every expectation. A person with Zanshin, however, notices the underlying currents. They sense tension before it erupts, opportunities before they become obvious, dangers before they materialize. This isn't magic. It's a finely trained mind that has learned to separate signal from noise. Calm people are dangerous because they move in the world like a chess grandmaster, anticipating 10 moves ahead while everyone else reacts impulsively to the first. Here's another layer many overlook: the psychology of perception. When you remain calm while everyone else panics, people underestimate you. They think you're passive, indecisive, or incapable. That misperception becomes your weapon. It lowers their defenses, gives you space to maneuver, and allows you to operate without interference. Contrast this with the person who reacts loudly. Others see them as a threat immediately, and they face resistance. The calm person is like a predator in plain sight, measured, deliberate, and almost invisible until the strike is complete. This is why calm people are dangerous. They combine perception, patience, and timing with the illusion of passivity. And the key to developing this is deceptively simple, but extremely rare in practice. Mastery over yourself first. Breathing, observation, awareness of thoughts and emotions, control of reaction. Every day, you practice noticing your impulses without acting on them. Every day, you expand the gap between stimulus and response. Most people never do this. They live life on autopilot, reacting, panicking, failing to notice their own patterns. But when you cultivate Zanshin, you step out of that autopilot mode. You see the currents of life clearly. You position yourself strategically, and you act with precision that shocks everyone who underestimated you. Calm isn't weakness, it's strategic invisibility. And the moment you combine it with action, the impact is unstoppable. Now, here's the crucial question for you. Do you want to be someone who reacts to life, or someone who controls life quietly, deliberately, and powerfully? Because the first step to adopting Zanshin is recognizing the power of observation and control before action. You need to start small. Maybe it's noticing your thoughts before you speak, controlling your reaction when someone pushes your buttons, or observing your environment before making a decision. The moment you do this, you begin training the mind of a person who cannot be caught off guard. And here's the invitation. If you're ready to step into this level of calm and power, subscribe now. Hit the like button and comment with one moment in your life where staying calm could have changed everything. Your journey to becoming quietly unstoppable starts with this awareness. Let's go even deeper. Calmness isn't just about waiting. It's about using time as your weapon. Think about it. Most people feel rushed, panicked, like every second is slipping through their fingers. Their decisions are impulsive, their strategies shallow, and their results inconsistent. Calm people, however, know something few others understand. Time favors the patient and the prepared. When you're calm, you see patterns others miss. You notice the inconsistencies in behavior, the gaps in strategy, the opportunities that emerge only for those willing to wait. This is why calm people are dangerous. They're always 2 steps ahead while everyone else is trapped in the chaos of the moment. They don't need to force results. Results flow naturally to them because their focus is constant and deliberate. Here's a story to illustrate this. Imagine a manager at a company dealing with an impending project failure. Panic spreads throughout the team. Deadlines loom, mistakes multiply, and tension rises. Most leaders would yell, demand, and micromanage, hoping to force results under pressure. But the calm leader takes a different approach. He observes each team member, identifies the bottlenecks, and quietly rearranges resources. He doesn't panic. He doesn't overreact. By the time others realize what's happening, the project is back on track, deadlines are met, and the team is amazed at the precision of his actions. Calmness allowed him to see the full picture, act strategically, and execute flawlessly. The team didn't understand it at first. They only felt the results. This is the essence of Zanshin, quiet power that is invisible until it strikes. Contrast this with the frantic, always reactive person. They make noise, create tension, and draw attention to their mistakes. Their energy is spent on appearing busy rather than being effective. The calm person, by comparison, expends minimal energy, yet achieves maximum impact. That contrast between frantic motion and deliberate stillness is what makes calm people so dangerous. They preserve their energy, observe, calculate, and strike at the perfect moment. And while others exhaust themselves reacting to every stimulus, the calm person moves freely, untouched by chaos, untouchable by distraction. Their mind is a weapon, sharpened through presence and disciplined observation. And here's the psychological twist. Calm people are often underestimated. The louder, flashier, and more anxious individuals are immediately noticed, often gaining temporary respect or attention. But that attention is superficial, easily manipulated, and ultimately fleeting. Calm individuals, however, cultivate hidden influence. People trust them, rely on them, and underestimate their strategic capabilities. When the calm person acts, it often appears effortless, even miraculous. This is because they've mastered the art of internal control, building resilience and awareness that gives them a decisive advantage others cannot match. They don't need to prove themselves constantly. They move quietly, intentionally, and with purpose. Let me give you another critical insight. Calmness breeds focus. The reactive person is distracted by every impulse, every emotion, every unexpected event. Their mind jumps from problem to problem, rarely completing anything with clarity. Calm people, however, maintain an unbroken line of focus. Their attention is a laser, and because they're not hijacked by emotion, they make fewer mistakes, see more opportunities, and execute with precision. Think of it as the difference between a raging fire and a contained, controlled flame. Both produce heat, but only the controlled flame can be directed to ignite exactly what you intend. This is the dangerous beauty of calmness. It converts restraint into power, patience into dominance, and awareness into advantage. So here's the question for you. Do you want to be reactive, wasting energy in panic and distraction? Or do you want to be the quiet force that moves through life like water, adapting, observing, and striking at the perfect moment? If the answer is yes, you need to commit to practicing Zanshin every day. Start with simple exercises. Observe your thoughts before reacting. Control your breath when tension rises. Notice patterns others miss. And as always, if you're committed to this path, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and comment below with one area in your life where you want to remain calm under pressure. You'll be joining thousands who are learning to turn calm into unstoppable power. Now, let's explore the internal mechanics of why calm people are truly dangerous. Calmness isn't passive, It's hyper-alert focus disguised as stillness. While others expend energy reacting to every stimulus, a calm person watches, calculates, and responds with precision. Their mind is like a predator lying in wait. Every movement in their environment is noted, every opportunity recorded, every mistake of others quietly filed for future advantage. The difference between the frantic and the calm isn't effort, it's control. Control over attention, control over emotion, and control over action. And in a world where most people are overwhelmed, overstimulated, and underprepared, control becomes a superpower. The calm person doesn't need speed, they need timing. And timing is everything. Consider this. A calm person in a heated argument doesn't need to shout. They don't need to dominate the conversation. They simply observe, listening to the words, the tone, and the emotions behind them. While others fight to be heard, the calm person gathers information. They notice contradictions, weak points, and openings. Then, with a single, perfectly timed response, they deliver maximum impact. Contrast this with someone who reacts loudly, emotionally, and impulsively. They expose their weaknesses, make mistakes, and lose control. Calmness transforms observation into leverage. It turns patience into influence. And when mastered, it allows someone to navigate chaos while others are swallowed by it. Now, let's dive into the neurological angle. Studies show that when we remain calm, our prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for rational thought, planning, and decision-making, remains active, while stress and panic trigger the amygdala, the part of the brain that reacts impulsively and emotionally. Calm people aren't just emotionally intelligent. They're neurologically optimized for decision-making under pressure. This is why leaders, warriors, and top performers often cultivate calm as their secret weapon. The Zanshin mindset isn't just philosophy, it's biological advantage. And those who ignore this will constantly be outmaneuvered by anyone who masters it. Let's bring this into the personal realm. Imagine a situation at work. A crisis emerges, deadlines are slipping, and your team is panicking. The reactive person lashes out, demanding results, wasting energy, and creating more chaos. The calm person, however, steps back, observes, and takes the first clear step. They identify the most important task, delegate strategically, and execute with precision. In the end, the crisis is resolved, deadlines are met, and the calm person's influence grows. And here's the key. Most people never notice their strategy. They see the results and assume it was luck. They underestimate the quiet power of observation, patience, and calculated action. This is why calm people are underestimated and dangerous. Contrast this again with modern society. Most people are addicted to stimulation. Phones, notifications, social media, endless noise. Their minds are scattered, fragmented, and reactive. Calm people, by contrast, protect their mental space. They don't need constant external input. They cultivate inner silence. This gives them the clarity to see patterns, anticipate problems, and seize opportunities. In short, calmness is invisibility, patience is leverage, and control is power. The louder, flashier, and more reactive people think they're winning, but the calm person quietly takes the real victories. And the best part? This can be learned, practiced, and strengthened every single day. Here's your takeaway. Start small. Practice observing your thoughts before reacting. Control your breath when stress rises. Notice patterns in your environment and your relationships. The journey to Zanshin isn't about perfection. It's about gradual mastery, one small step at a time. And if you want to join a community of people committed to mastering calm power, subscribe, hit like, and comment below one moment today where you can remain calm while others panic. This is your path to becoming quietly unstoppable. Now, let's bring all of this home. Being calm isn't just a strategy, it's an identity. Most people think transformation comes from forcing behavior or willpower alone. They try to push themselves harder, scream louder, or react faster, believing that energy equals results. But energy without direction is chaos. Calm people, in contrast, channel their energy into intentional, deliberate action. Every step, every decision, Every reaction is purposeful. This is why they're so dangerous. They move through the world with subtlety, yet their impact is monumental. The frantic, the reactive, the overstimulated, they never see it coming. Calmness is invisible strength. Patience is leverage, and focus is dominance. This is Zanshin. This is mastery. Think about the last time you saw someone completely in control of a difficult situation. Maybe it was a leader in a meeting, a coach on the field, or even a parent handling chaos at home. What made them remarkable wasn't volume, aggression, or flashiness. It was presence. They were fully aware, fully present, and fully composed. They knew what mattered, what didn't, and where the real opportunities were hidden. The people around them, panicking and distracted, couldn't compete. They were trapped in reaction, while the calm person acted with foresight. This is why calmness is so often misunderstood. It looks passive, but it is actually the most aggressive form of control there is. Calm people own the battlefield of the mind before the battle even begins. Here's a practical way to start cultivating this power. Each day, choose one scenario where you usually react emotionally or impulsively. Pause. Observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Take a deep breath. Assess the situation. Then, respond deliberately. It might feel awkward at first. Others may test your patience. You may even stumble. But every small act of controlled calmness strengthens the mental muscle that turns panic into precision. Over time, you'll notice a subtle but profound shift. Your presence alone starts to influence others. Your decisions become sharper, and your energy is no longer scattered. It's concentrated and formidable. Calmness isn't magic. It's mastery, built brick by brick, choice by choice, breath by breath. And here's the final truth. Calm people are dangerous not because they are stronger in the traditional sense, but because they outlast, outthink, and outmaneuver. They turn chaos into opportunity, hesitation into clarity, and patience into power. The reactive world around them may burn with energy and noise, but calmness is the silent engine behind true achievement. You don't have to scream to be heard. You don't have to panic to succeed, and you don't have to force change to transform your life. The Zanshin mindset is about cultivating presence, mastering attention, and making every small choice a step toward unstoppable influence. So here's your challenge. Starting tomorrow, pick one area of your life where you can practice calm mastery. Maybe it's a stressful work situation, a tense conversation, or even your morning routine. Commit to observing before reacting, breathing before responding, and acting with purpose rather than panic. Take the smallest step, repeat it consistently, and watch your influence grow exponentially. And if you're ready to take this journey seriously, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and comment below the one moment where you will remain calm tomorrow. Share your commitment publicly, because the act of stating it transforms intention into accountability. Remember, calm isn't passive, it's powerful. Patience isn't weakness, it's leverage. And presence isn't quiet, it's a weapon. Walk this path, cultivate Zanshin, and become quietly unstoppable. Your mind is your battlefield, and your calmness is your victory.